Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Ancient Egypt continues to captivate us, and today we're back with 20 brand new, mind-blowing facts that you probably didn't know before. Let's uncover even more mysteries and wonders of this ancient civilization. Fact 1. The Egyptians used the Nile as a major highway. Boats were the primary mode of transportation, allowing for trade and communication up and down the river, which connected Upper and Lower Egypt. Fact 2. Egyptians believed in weighing of the heart after death. In the afterlife, they believed the heart was weighed against a feather to determine whether a soul was worthy of paradise. Fact 3. The ancient Egyptians revered scarab beetles. These beetles were symbols of transformation and resurrection, and were often placed in tombs as amulets for protection. Fact 4. King Tutankhamun's tomb was found almost intact. When British archaeologist Howard Carter discovered King Tut's tomb in 1922, it was one of the best preserved tombs ever found in the Valley of the Kings. Fact 5. The ancient Egyptians loved beer. Beer was a staple drink for all social classes, made from fermented barley, and was often consumed alongside bread. Fact 6. Papyrus plants were used for much more than writing. In addition to making scrolls, papyrus was used to craft boats, mats, baskets, and sandals. Fact 7. Ancient Egyptians were early astronomers. They tracked the stars and used them to predict the annual flooding of the Nile, which was crucial for their agriculture. Fact 8. Cleopatra spoke multiple languages. She was one of the few Ptolemaic rulers to speak Egyptian fluently, along with other languages like Greek and Latin, which helped her communicate with foreign diplomats. Fact 9. Egyptians used false doors in tombs. These were carved into the walls of tombs and believed to be portals through which the spirits of the dead could pass between worlds. Fact 10. They created perfumes from flowers and herbs. Perfume making was a highly developed craft, with scents used in religious ceremonies and for personal use by both men and women. Fact 11. The Ka was part of the soul. Egyptians believed in multiple aspects of the soul, including the Ka, which stayed in the tomb and needed offerings to sustain it in the afterlife. Fact 12. Women could become pharaohs. Though rare, women like Hatshepsut rose to the highest position of power in ancient Egypt, ruling as pharaoh in their own right. Fact 13. Hieroglyphs were a sacred script. They were not only used for record-keeping but also believed to have magical properties, making them crucial in religious texts and tomb inscriptions. Fact 14. The Nile's floods were seen as a divine blessing. The flooding was essential to agriculture, and Egyptians saw it as a sign of favor from the gods, particularly Hapi, the god of the Nile. Fact 15. The Great Pyramid was covered in polished limestone. Originally, the pyramid shone brilliantly under the sun because it was covered in smooth white limestone blocks, which have mostly eroded or been removed. Fact 16. Pharaohs wore false beards as a sign of power. Both male and female rulers, like Hatshepsut, wore ceremonial false beards to symbolize their divine connection to the gods. Fact 17. The Temple of Karnak was the largest religious structure ever built. Located in Luxor, the Karnak temple complex was dedicated to the god Amun and covered over 200 acres. Fact 18. Some pharaohs married their siblings. To keep the royal bloodline pure, it was common for pharaohs to marry their siblings, a practice seen in royal families throughout Egyptian history. Fact 19. Obelisks were often erected in pairs. These tall, stone pillars were typically placed at the entrances of temples and were thought to connect the earth to the divine realm. Fact 20. The Rosetta Stone helped decode hieroglyphs. Discovered in 1799, the Rosetta Stone had the same text written in Greek, Demotic, and hieroglyphs, allowing scholars to finally unlock the meaning of Egyptian writing. That's all for today's video on 20 more amazing facts about ancient Egypt. There's always more to learn about this incredible civilization, so make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.